Hello, welcome back to Dandy Ace, where it's been a while since we played, and I decided, yeah, it's a new year. Let's bring it back. Let's go. I got frustrated a bit by the key lock boss. That boss was hard. Obviously, you're meant to have unlocked a lot of stuff by the time you get there, but you know, I lost all my progress from the beta and everything because of Steam messing with controllers, which made me lose the What? You can start in the middle of a floor wherever you were. Interesting. I thought you had to start at the beginning of a floor. This is going to be interesting. Lele. Okay, so we're at the start of a floor. Literally partway through a floor. I might have had a crash or something, a heat crash, you know, that was going on a lot as well. So there was a lot of things that stopped us from playing. Wow, with half-dead enemies, that is very interesting how well that, like, remembers these things. Let's not die immediately. I wondered, did I accidentally maybe die as well? Like, you know, if that was the thing. Okay, we've got to get reacquainted with the controls a bit and, like, you know, what powers we've actually got at the moment. Obviously, we've got a dash. Not forget that. Let's actually hit this thing that's firing at us. That would help. And type Lele in the chat to become Lele and take over if you would like. Like, take control of the enemies and things. Like, you know, not just take over me. That's not how that works at all. But, yes, there's things that you can do, right? So 1 of 0 cups of tea. That's an interesting... interesting amount of cups of tea that we got to get. Obviously, I've got 1 of 1 cup. Okay, that switch note rain of cards, I was like, what the fuck is going on? That actually jump scared me somehow. Fuck. So yeah, we need to get reacquainted for definite. Like, I'm definitely fucking some things up. For certain. Triangle. What is my triangle? That's a card that I'm not familiar with. Maybe I wasn't in the middle of this run. Maybe an update has like added a run that we weren't actually in the middle of. I don't know. Obviously, there's also like Twitch cards which you can choose. You can choose which card that I get by typing that in chat. Don't die immediately. I'm fucking this up quite bad. Like, I don't know. Don't just walk into the traps. I need to definitely get reacquainted, but I'm not remembering that card that we're throwing at all. Okay, so 5 of a kind. Obviously, we can also put like a secondary on our cards as well. So Passion Comet, Shocking Arrival, add Hex, which does a lot of damage, add Wild cards. 5 of a kind. 310, the Shooting Stars is better. Vulnerability. Like, vulnerability seems good. Death Charm is pretty good. That's pretty good. Stunning them's pretty good. This isn't very, very good. I don't have the option to sell the cards. Okay, so this is not my beauty. This is not my beauty life. This is not my run. I've got the ability to sell cards. I have these things unlocked. So, now it's like, we've definitely had more than 3 runs, but you never know with like updates and things. Yeah. Like, you know, but I'm still sure we did more than 3 runs since that update broke everything. So I was like, yeah, you know, the Steam update, not the game update. But a game update may have like done some interesting things, and we may have lost even more progress than we thought. I am, but I'm also getting out of that. There is no surrender. Cupcakes. I need to pay attention to things that are spawning on top of me more. Like, that's definitely going to be my death for now. A Cake Lord. A Cake Lord brings a cupcake to a cake fight. I mean, if it's a battle of chefs, of course. Well, I mean, baking. Because, like, you know, it depends. Like, what the cooking battle is as well. Whether you bring, like, cupcakes. Okay. So we're trying to get the debuffs on them, like the Death Charm, because that explodes even more damage to everything as they explode. And we want to hex them as well, because, again, the more damage that spreads, the better. That's just huge damage. Okay. That's a lantern. That's just a golden statue. Right, map. Niftar, let's see. Unlock Niftar when you visit Nif tent. I don't know. I kind of think we might have unlocked Niftar. Twin daggers, 472, 471. Shooting star, sugar dandy. I mean, the twin daggers is maybe better. Well, it's clearly better than the sugar dandy. That does charm them for a bit, and it is a hold to charge. The size increases as it hits enemies, but it begins bigger. So that's pretty good. 2,000, 1999. I'm gonna wait though. The inevitable. I'm gonna wait and hold off on buying something. Yeah, we've got a lot of cupcakes. We don't have any of our keys. Okay, so yeah. So we lost all of the progress that we've actually made in the game. Because we had all of the keys, except one. I don't know, maybe we did eventually get all of them. We at least had 3, I know that much. And we got to Keylord Man. So this is definitely not my run. And also, like, we're on a level that you need a key to get to. But, I mean, I guess, you know, Twitch voting chat also, like, allows you to get away with that. Yeah, I'm trying to... Wow, he was still exploding. Okay, I didn't know enemies exploded. Why are the enemies explode? That's new. Is that because they're in the angry totem? They now explode upon death rather than being more damage? Okay, updates to the game have happened and things are very different. And the enemies are just killing themselves whilst I backed off to go get that cupcake. As I was trying to do, right, we got him finally. Take care of that totem so that he's not an issue anymore. Hey, aim at it. Again, I play on controller. I'm not a mouse and keyboard player. Though it would be far easier with aim. For certain. Like, WASD movement is going to be harder. But aiming at enemies is going to be easier. But I'm a controller player. I will always be a controller player. Always was. Was. Always will be. That, again, not being able to sell our cards sucks. Losing all of our unlocks is actually, like, really, really sucky. Okay, I know that there's going to be a totem that's going to spawn in the middle here, so, you know. Or not! Or it will find a new place to spawn, because I'm standing restlessly in the middle to... Wow. To take care of it. Like, it knew I was prepared for it. Maybe that's in the updates as well. It's like, ha, you think you're prepared? You were not prepared. He was not prepared. Facts.
And I wasn't expecting. I'm already working on the next trap, so watch out.
Your poison. Again, it only adds poison, which, you know, isn't that great? Okay, I want to sell these cards. I really do. I don't know why you're not letting me sell these cards. Because I should be able to sell these cards. Okay, Starburst I'm not a fan of. If we can't sell it, like, it's not even worth looking. Like, I'm not going to use that. So, we'll just pass along. Pass it by. Okay, another automatic lock-in.
Enemies everywhere. Nowhere else to
Including in chat. Hey. Okay, I was looking too far ahead again. This room seems unusually big for a locked room. You know, you need to keep an eye on your feet for those circles that guy just did. You can't just be watching the enemies coming at you. No, you need to pay attention to the trap that they shoot. Okay, do exploding enemies damage themselves? I'll take that as a yes, because they blew up the turret for me. I will take that as a yes. Okay, that's actually really, really useful to know. Like, they can just kill themselves and help us out. Which, you know, saves us some trouble. A death charm. It's very handy as well.
Don't count on your luck to survive, though. I'm warning you.
I will not count on my luck. Now, I wonder, 0 cups of tea.
You're not even sweating.
I'm not. I didn't wait for the cards. But again, we're not going to sell it. Maybe there might have been a good card that might have dropped. I don't know. But I wonder, will I get my 2 cups of tea, which I have unlocked? Or is it only going to give me 1? Normal garden. You've upgraded your shop. Your shop looks fancier, right, Jolly Jolly? Like, look how fancy that is looking. You've got a nice, gigantic crystal ball. Finally! Oh, I'm sorry, I took that long off. Did you forget that you already found me before?
Jolly, are you hurt?
Mister, the day I get hurt falling through a cursed mirror is the day I won't make our show happen. And that's never, if you didn't catch that.
We're always making the show happen, Jolly.
You're very late, Mr. Ace.
I am. I'm sorry, it's not 2022.
Some field research done.
My dear, a magician is never late. Plus, I wasn't taking any longer to get here than what was strictly necessary.
It was strictly necessary, I tell you, in 2022. Like, he was in lockdown. He's only just been allowed to come out and play.
To be dazzling and splendid. I know, mister.
Yeah, we have to, like, I had to get back in shape. I'm still not fully in shape.
Your
And
powers
everything.
of observation are immeasurable.
No surprise there, right? So listen to me on this. When you defeat enemies, some of them will drop shards.
Shards! Oh, what a surprise. Also, you're just having to handle some shards there.
I should be wearing thicker gloves.
When you bring them to me, I can unlock useful items for you. Oh, and by
Like
the way,
ones that I've already
the blueprints
unlocked.
you found last time are now gone. Blueprints you found, those.
As are everything that I've unlocked. No, all the blueprints
Bring
and
me
everything, I
shards
guess, are
blueprints,
gone.
And I'll help you retrieve your magical cards and trinkets. You got it?
But what happened to... What happened to all the progress that I previously made, huh? Huh. I guess we just start from scratch again. Allows Dandy to sell cards. Sure. Copium! Yeah! The first time meeting you here, Jolly. Like, where's all my options of big cards? Choose one prize. Well, just a cup of tea. And we already had 2 cups of tea. But now we only have 1.
For a moment, I never thought I'd see you again.
I mean, I never gave up entirely on the game.
Have I ever made it to stage any later than right on time, Jenny?
You never disappoint us, Mr.
You're always on time for a stream if you don't have a schedule.
Awesome tent my sister made for me.
Jolly really found the
It is looking nice.
I know, right? She's always so resourceful.
Okay, so you've got a heart. She's got a
The tent
diamond.
was already up and standing.
Who's got clubs and who's got spades? Where are the clubs and spades ladies? Or men. Maybe they're their perfect partners. And has finally done current temple's already up and standing.
See you girls okay in such a weird place. You two are the best assistants a magician could have.
Aw, thanks, Mr. Ace. And you're the greatest magician of all time. No matter what the green-eyed evil man said.
See, she knows he's evil.
So,
Dante just ignores it and just moving along. Just
Oh, I can
the
use it to store
evil
your
guy.
trinkets. Talk to me and I'll help you equip the ones you want.
superb.
Wonder.
I would like to equip all of them.
Do I still have the ones equipped?
Possible, but you can equip 1 or 2 at a time, and sometimes,
Sometimes
3.
3.
That's it? But I have so many trinkets.
I'm not sure why, Mr. Ace. Could be the magic that built this place. Could be a simple design choice. I'm not sure. Who knows?
Stop you being too overpowered. Okay, so we got protagonist fists on, which we might not even have unlocked. Trinkets to equip 1. I wonder if I did have some others on that, you know, equipped that aren't unlocked. Alright, that's just not good. Take 15% less damage is better. I wonder. Like, protagonist fists. It's big and purple. I don't think it's a standard one. I wonder if I did have some unlocked. Okay, so we're in the garden. We're through the diamond door. It was only 1 level, so yeah, we only had the protagonist fist. But I think there's ones that we had unlocked that we don't have anymore. So we got all the way to Severino's Bridge, not to the Gala Hall, and to the boss of that.
This next part is so much
That's as far as we got.
previous one. Good luck.
I dodged into it. Why do my attacks feel so much slower in this area? Maybe I did have a better trinket on that made my attacks faster, and it might have just deleted it by talking to her. Because my attacks suddenly feel so much slower now. Which isn't right. Ow. Oh my god, I'm fucking this up. We want those things to explode before we get near them, so that we don't die on them.
Yeah, I was hoping for one dandy for strategizing.
Yeah, it's just for strategizing, not to be Lele in chat. Hello. Oh my god, we've had that firework. We lost everything. This sucks. I just want to play from where my progress was and not have to do everything again. And the fact that the lock boss kind of needs you to be overpowered, you know, which means unlocking Niftar stuff to have higher level stuff. So you have to be over leveled to what you can standardly get. So you have to have unlocked some things up to that point to beat that boss, sadly. Which was one of the annoying factors, but you know, you have to grind up to be able to beat that boss. Which, you know, under standard circumstances, you probably would have unlocked all of the stuff on the way, but obviously, progress that I've lost twice now caused it to be a problem. Can't believe it's making me start over again. No, I was not expecting to have to start over again, Sire. Do they have a different attack now? Okay, so some of the enemies might have been reworked as well, by the looks of it. Because... Or that's just a different enemy, but obviously some enemies do look the same.
More minions?
Don't recognise that lady attacking like that. Right, we've lost all our keys, so we can't go through that door. Sadly. Even though we had them all.
Another group of monsters trying to destroy you.
I mean, if I don't accidentally dodge back into them, if I just go ahead and let them all build up on that gate, all the stuff that we got going on is going to be really good. Card, please. I need to see the enemy. Oh, she didn't die. Fuck. I thought she was dead. Nope, she just froze in a blinding white light. Right, now that we can sell our cards again, we will start selling them. It's a shame we're not getting all the money we normally would have.
For a little. Only a fool trusts his life to his card.
Don't trust your life to a deck of cards. And the fact that she starts glowing red, like none of the other enemies are doing that. 2 cupcakes. 125 and 250. Again, we're min-maxing the cupcakes, I guess, because we're not actually eating it. We'll eat it eventually. We will eat it eventually. She's definitely got a different attack going on that I remember. Either there were some ladies, but I think she might be a different one. Invocation. I know they added some new trinkets and things. And cards. But it just sucks that you have to unlock everything from scratch again.
Ooh, there's a
You know, just let me carry on the progress on unlocks that I made. You let me start in the middle of a level.
Stand still for 1 second. I dare you.
Ouch. Okay. I mean, these signs exploding is actually really, really handy. And like I say, that totem just actually... Wow, they... Okay. You got me. I was going to say, are they just going to stand there and not come any closer? Nope. Shot me from miles away. Cake. I want cake. Please. Just trying to come back and finish these enemies off for shards that we probably don't really care about because... That's fine. Copium. Okay, these cakes are further back than I thought they were. Sure. Do. Trinkets. 15 shards. Like, I know we're going to get a lot more on the boss. If we beat it. It is Scissorella. And I don't think we've got a good build. Oh, what? That person was doing a Scissorella attack. No, I don't think we've got a good build necessarily. I mean, it's not bad for crowd control, but I just don't think it's got the damage for a boss. She does spawn a lot of slimes, so, you know, that could work to our advantage. But for the most part, I don't... Wow. I don't think this is going to work. Dazzling display. Not good enough damage, no.
Attack him, get him, crush him, break his legs, literally.
Alright. We got the speeds. I'll just dip.
I can't think of anything. Leave it.
What could I need? Exactly. What could I possibly need? What do I even have unlocked?
Do I have to do everything around here?
Because you took all of my cards away from me. They might have took everything good,
Take one.
actually.
Can you take all of them at the same time? Let's see.
They might have taken away anything good that we could possibly want to drop. So, you know, it might be literally impossible for me to get anything that I could possibly want to replace. I think that might be just a better version of what we've got going on. That's at least something. So we can at least... Don't lock me in like that. We can at least get rid of the cards and like replace that. But I don't think we have it permanently unlocked. So I think that's going to make a difference. Like, you know, once this run is over, we might not have that anymore. I kind of think I wanted to keep that turret alive to make these explode and kill each other. That might have been useful. Yeah, we're really not getting the DPS at all.
You're going
Like,
to pay for that.
even with a lot of enemies, the damage just isn't there. Okay, so it's an upgrade. I'll give it that. Not what I wanted. It's an upgrade. What more could you ask than that? We actually don't want any of those cards, so I'm not even gonna wait.
Longer on the next one.
Excelangelo's Atelier? Okay. Maybe it's not gonna be Scissorella.
Great to see you, Mr. Ace.
Great to see you too. It's a shame I can't afford a lot. Increased condition damage by 164, so it's a sure. Firework, sure. I like my pink cards, that's at least something.
If I ever run into that Lele guy, he's gonna...
197. I mean, the trouble is, I think it actually gets bigger. That's what she says. Vulnerability. Death Charm. See, that does 176 damage. But... $441. Upgrade effect. Damage is only affected by the cards the main cards here. Okay. Yeah, that's just better. That does a lot more damage. So, get rid of that. You know, if we had another option here, I wouldn't drink the tea, I'd take the cards, because we only lost, like, literally 6 HP. That's nothing.
Do you need
But-
me, mister?
Okay, when we lose damage, could do things. Lightning reflexes, 15% less from ranged attacks. Okay, if we can avoid taking a lot of damage, we do more damage. I'm going to go for that. I think that might be good for the boss. Like, taking less damage could be good and all, but...
Finally, bring me the paint tubes I ordered.
I think you're mistaken.
Don't tell me.
I'm not.
We've been here before, mister.
I'm a magician.
If you...
Excelangelo. No, mostly we want to try and avoid damage, so doing extra damage is just really, really, really useful, honestly. But yeah, like, doing more damage for not getting hit means we're less likely to be hit. Oh lord, here he cometh. Fuck. I did fuck that up pretty bad. Look, he's got an assistant. He's got an assistant back there. You see that? He literally has an assistant helping him paint. That's the first time that I've noticed him. Maybe he wasn't always there. 2 assistants. 3 assistants. There's a rabbit. 4 assistants. There's loads. You've got loads of assistants. Shit. You have loads of assistants, sire. What? Okay. Sure. We dodged. Oh, wait. No, we teleport. We teleported. We didn't dash into it because the dash is like, you know... If you get hit, you don't move, you just run through it. So, yeah, it doesn't grant you iframes, but we teleported. We shouldn't have been hit. I also have one of those, temporarily. Okay, that was just slow. Fuck. I mean, we don't need the extra cup of tea. The extra cup of tea is resin, right? He says, immediately taking extra damage. Okay. Hey. That was quick! That came quicker than I thought it was. Oh, come on. Oh, we're invulnerable, but I'm not gonna...
Aw, don't tell me you're hurt. Do you need medical assistance?
We're not invulnerable? It's so not fair. Never is. And he's painting Scissorella back there. Look at that. Look at that. He's painting Scissorella. What do you think? I killed your... Okay. You're painting our assistants in... Then we've got Buff Bunny. I haven't actually admired the artwork, but this is an oboe face. Oboe Bunny. There's one of him sat on the floor. There's a big grin. You're just painting your bunny friends that's literally posing for you. That's interesting. Passion Con. 692. I mean, this also charms, but for longer. And is more consistent damage. And that improves the burn significantly. Level 2. That's level 4. I mean, it would improve the vulnerability. This. Trump cards. This is going to improve the hex damage. So we're being smart. Okay. Then we got a bunny. You've got a very, very fancy Lele. I'll just say. And then Excelangelo. The Hungry Chomper, which I'm sure we already had as an option to pick up. But now we got the blueprint of it. Why, thank you for the extra cake. Huh?
Oh, there he is. That's exactly who I want to talk to. The infamous, the legend, the only Dandy Ace.
So you're
Hello.
a bunny who won't attack me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one's looking to get...
Right. Ooh. Increase the starting kit tier cards. We kind of want that. Now use Niftar's tents to upgrade his cards tier. We're just going to put it all into the tents, honestly, because like the tent stuff is going to be the best stuff. So. Because then we can just dump everything, all of our shards into the tent every run. But slowly but surely. Oh. I was going to say, if you need us to use keys to get out of any exit, that might be a soft lock. Mate.
You're getting good at this. I'll have to have a talk with my minions.
Mate. Okay, so, yeah, I'm getting good at this. It's like it hasn't given me any unlocks. Like, we lost all our cups of tea. Good at this. Well, actually, we did it without, you know, any upgrades, basically. So, I'm getting good at this. Copium.
Can we get on with our lives yet?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I spent all my stuff. Hungry Chomper is good. Like, that was in the shop for us. Like...
Hey, Mr. Ace.
Trinkets. Hello. I can't buy any more trinkets, you only let me have 3. Spoken to you before. Okay.
Next section of the palace with lots of surprises. Let's celebrate.
And I've not fully explored this before. Like, last time we were here, I ran through it. Okay, I'm being really, really bad. Are these buns new? I think these buns might be new. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I might die anyway. Because that thing that's shooting us is, like, has a humongous range. Like, he is staying away from me, admittedly. But his range was huge. like my dick. But no, it could be seen, or, you know, it had presence without being able to be seen. 5 of a kind. It is leveled up to level 6. And it's 730. Okay. Like, this actually... We swap for this, and it's going to upgrade that as well. But that's not great. Add empowering magic. What does that do? Lot of damage. Making things vulnerable is good and all, but that's just a lot of damage. You know what? Rather than stunning them when we dodge by them, we just make them vulnerable. Okay. Now we got to build. Now we got some damage.
Really, Ace?
Because we need...
People are watching you go for such a cliche trick. Boring.
Such a cliche trick. Do lots and lots of damage to rabbit maids. Cake. Such a cliche trick. Go with the basic, yes, I guess. The basic card trick. Oh, they run off to get another bomb or pull it out their ass. Well, that's not out of his ass. But that rabbit's pulling the bomb out of somewhere. That rabbit was getting that bomb out of somewhere.
Don't have any minions, and there's no escape. I'm so
Ouch. Okay, these rabbit maidens, again, you know, we didn't, like, fully play this level. We got out of there as quick as possible to get to the boss. These rabbit maidens, I think, might also be new.
Okay, you did okay. There, I admitted it. But you will die next time.
Snail. That's new. Okay, there's a, fancy mask. I wonder what the point of those slime traps is. Also, why did we want to go in there and get trapped? 200. I mean, I like my yellows. I do. But that's just huge damage. And yes, they need to go on it, but that's fine. We're just gonna upgrade everything. Upgrade everything! We can go back for that.
These foes are much stronger than the ones you've been fighting so far. I'm telling you.
Yes, which is why I'm going upping all of my damage, quite literally. And also this yellow is like really, really slow to charge, which is like an issue. An issue we need to think about carefully. 4 seconds, that's too long. That's like... The damage isn't worth the wait. I know I sold my other cards. They follow us, huh?
Alakazam! Alakazam! And the Ace will be beat up by me.
I don't think the weight on it is worth the extra damage, honestly. Like, we're losing out on damage a second by keeping this. Right, let's have a quick peek in here. That's in case anyone decides to come and sneak up on us.
Can anyone bring food that's not a cupcake? I can't
Nope.
eat any more cupcakes. Ugh.
It's only cakes. All cakes, all the time. Yeah, I don't know why my bomb traps didn't happen then. All we have is cakes. Only cakes. Right, charm you so that you stop that. Okay, we can buy some things in the shop. Bubble. Dashing dash. Honestly,
You really spent money on that?
yes. And it upgrades the hex as well, honestly. Which is good. Okay. Oh shit, we did not unlock him. I was going to say, right, because we paid some stuff into him, we can put more some stuff to unlock him. Yeah, totally works like that. No, it doesn't. But once we do, we can start rolling off on all the upgrades. You know, rather than buy stuff for that particular run, we buy stuff to upgrade further run. Oh yeah, we got rid of the super trap now. So now we can actually start shooting things a lot again, which is all we want. And it's like, that's like totally worth it. Like the added DPS on the attack as well is just like huge. Huge. Okay, we don't have the keys. So we can't actually go through these key sections. So yeah. We're not going to be fully exploring again because we just don't have the keys to do it, which you're supposed to have at this point. Like, there's no way you can get to this point of the castle without any keys, right? Ouch. It's a cake.
Cake. Who made this?
Who would have guessed? It's another cake.
Then locked in a room, destroying him.
Ow. I see. She's the one that we always saw with the lady. Fuck. The grippy lady. So the other one is a different one that we'd never seen before. For certain. Oh. Okay, that didn't quite kill him. I thought it might. Well. Now we're stuck on one spot. This is fine. Okay, actually we did get out there, okay. You dropped your cake. Feel free to drop your cakes in chat. I will eat them.
Hey, don't do that to my minion. It's not nice.
420. An exit already. Palace shop. Interesting that would be like a path already. I just charm the bunny ladies. Hi. You snuck up on me a bit there. Oh. Dazzling display. I mean, it's nice that it upgrades the additional damage on things. We're not taking it. That's a fancy heart.
Move along, Dandy Ace.
Okay. Needs a key.
Only get
We
in
like
if you find
keys.
the keys. And I'm glad to inform you I hid them deep inside the palace.
Yeah, what happened to the keys that I had? You stole from me.
Quick, flare him up.
You stole all my keys, mister. You're not allowed to do that. You know that. That's against the magician's code. I like that she just sat there and did nothing the entire battle. Yeah, everything's just getting charmed. It's hilarious. Like, nothing is moving. Okay. Again, key locked. Okay, maybe we just can go to the exit. Maybe everything's going to be locked off. It's a key. Okay, we get a key back. The hardest of all keys. The clubs. Okay. There's nothing else in here. Okay, it locks me in. It actually did lock me in. I was like, I'm just going to take the key and teleport out. You like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. I tried to keys it. I was like, the game keysed me and robbed me of my keys. I'm just going to take it back and get out of there. It wasn't having any of that. But I did try to keys it. Hi. Dismayed. I did try to cheese it, but it cheesed me first. Okay. Just be a bit more careful with things. Don't die because you're not drinking your tea. Remember to hydrate with your tea. It is very important. Okay, that maid when she does actually attack does look pretty lethal. I'll give her that. Okay. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Don't be overconfident about attacking enemies. Got an extra cards. Cake. Sure. Diamond spades. Okay, so maybe this way will lead to some clubs. It's gonna lock us in again.
Don't miss this opportunity.
Not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You know. I know that's not the lyrics. Hi. Just let me get out of that. Don't tickle me. I'm not Elmo. Oh. No mewing at me, Missy. Meowing at me doesn't work.
You used the forbidden card.
Dashing dash. It was forbidden, wasn't it? How dare I? Okay, so the gate that we got does not unlock any of these, does it? Doesn't unlock any of them. Bad. That's, you know, we clearly were meant to be able to get the key. Packet trick, starburst, time warp. I mean, I'm gonna wait because if we get time warp, which I don't have time to even type in the chat myself, I will replace the time warp because we have a level 2 time warp. Why not? Okay, it does a bit of extra damage now. That's something.
You'd be so dazzling and stunning. I mean, so boring and unoriginal.
Yes, because everyone's playing this. It's so unoriginal to play this, right? Palace Shop. I don't know if we fully explored this either. Because this isn't the boss, is it? The bunnies?
Hey, when you find the guy that trapped us in here, will you slap him for me?
A Spark Tornado. It conjures a tornado around him. For each enemy hits and deals more damage. 50 times damage when hitting 2 or more enemies. Okay. Huge constant vortex whilst it lasts, Ace can't move. Why would you want to do that then? Does it protect you from damage? Hungry Chomper is good. 50 times damage when hitting 2 or more enemies. If we can put that on another trigger, on another thing, you know, if that crosses onto other things, that could be really powerful. Like, ridiculously powerful. Hungry Chomper. I mean. Okay, Bubble Trouble isn't a lot. They're the same tier. Like, that's just better than that. Bubble Caster. Excellent. What is Bubble Caster? Bubble Cluster. Okay, Bubble Cluster isn't a lot of extra damage. Right, let's get rid of that. Cup of tea! Hey, hey. It's not your name. You're not Hey Hey. You're Jenny Jetty. He's Jolly Jolly. I don't know who Hey Hey is.
Welcome to the Palace Shop.
It's not a ho-ho.
Place where you can buy ever-changing souvenirs, T-shirts, fridge magnets, and a dozen different plush bunnies.
And I don't have any merch.
T-shirts. Not really my style. Do they sell any top hats?
No, but they sell little figurines of the palace's characters, such as Lady Fan, Cuckoo Nightmare, the Oozes.
Because everyone wants some oozes. And I don't mean oozes the
I'd
gun.
like to buy an art apprentice. Those little guys are the cutest.
Yes.
Sorry, the shop is only for customers. You were brought here by a curse.
That sucks.
No. But hey, I think you will like what I'm about to show you.
But I want to be a customer.
The absolute bestsellers. Lele, the green-eyed illusionist, and
Why you show me these if you can't
both selling at
sell
5%
me them?
discount rate for a limited time.
What a bargain.
They made
I mean, Dandy will buy himself.
strange. I didn't get any extra paychecks lately. I'll check with Jolly Jolly.
Prepare for the greatest duel of magicians in history! Pew pew! Ta ta! Ta ta! I am Dundee Ace. You are no match for me. No!
Okay, who won that duel?
I'm not telling. Guess you'll have to reach the throne room and see.
Probably neither, like I say. I have a
Forward is the only way to go now.
high suspicion it may be neither.
Some healing items.
Cups of tea, I have. Ow. I was sidetracked by this. Bars. I mean, I wanted to break it. Don't get me wrong. You probably shouldn't go breaking the ethereal haunted. Things. Probably shouldn't. Okay, the chomper doesn't get bigger going through vases. That's a nice fancy hat. That is Dandy Ace hat. Why can't I buy you? Do you sell any hats? No. Liar. Look at those hats. This is a new level, right? Ow. Ow. Hey, Vivi. Get lost, Vivi. Nobody likes you, Vivi. You actually are trash. A lot of people do like Vivi. I don't. I don't. I actually didn't like Final Fantasy 9 in general. It was not 9. 9? Yes. It wasn't great. Like, it was short. Like, very, very short. And, like, they put a million endings on it. Oh no, this could actually fuck me with blowing up the vases. Like, they designed it to be short, and for a Final Fantasy game, that's not right. Obviously, you can extend it, but it just, like... I don't know, I just didn't like it. That's a new enemy! Well, yes, it's a new area entirely. Of course, everything's going to be new. That's actually pretty good, though. Like, an extra floor between this and the Keymaster actually gives you a chance to level up things, so maybe it might be better. Maybe it was necessary to have this extra floor all along. Maybe this floor was meant to have happened and it just didn't trigger for some reason. Maybe I accidentally skipped somehow. Like, is it possible to accidentally skip? I wonder. I do wonder.
Have some fun. The next ones won't be as easy.
It's plausible. Oh no, we've been on. This is the one with... Well, when we had the keys, we could have explored all of these things, and I chose not to. I chose just to go straight to the exit. Now we do not have the option. They are leveled up. Okay. Fake. They are leveled up. Packet trick. Again, it's too slow. Right, let's see. Do we have a good option? Give me a good option. Toxic Space Barbers. Bubble Trouble. Well, I'm gonna vote. Because I paid for it. And you know, an extra level Bubble Trouble could be worth it. It upgrades the damage on a lot of things. So 600, right? So, replace that, the Empower Magic. Replace that with Burn. That is better than that. I'm going to keep the 5 of kind though. Lots of fast attacks. You know, we want at least one lots of fast attacks. Okay, I think this is our build. We cannot go through most of these doors that we really 100% should have the keys. There's another stop. I'm done. I'm done. Lots of fast attacks. I didn't realize there was a second shop. There normally isn't a second shop.
Rooms to explore and enemies to be overwhelmed by.
Yes, lots of rooms to explore. Definitely, we will definitely explore them. Copium. Ouch. No one likes your VV. Send your VV and go home. Cake. Okay, let's keep exploring. Haunted vases.
You're ruining my plan.
I'm exploring. That's what I'm doing. Ow. Okay, he got me good. That's like a first level enemy as well.
No matter what you got from the chest, you'll die anyway.
Will I now? Will I? Maybe I will, because there's actually many enemies coming for me that I didn't know were following me. Where did you all come from? Starburst attacking trick, dazzling display. I was trying to eat the cake. Okay, well we can go nowhere else. Other. Dazzling display. I mean, there's a chance this will be packetry, right? Oh, that's... There we go. I was going to say reshuffle. That's not what I want. We're going to do a vote. Basically the same as reshuffle. Sugar Dandy.
Burn him, blast him, break him into pieces.
If I'm going to buy one, it would be the Sugar Dandy. I don't know what you'll do. What does this totem do? It's an unknown commodity. Ouch. Oh, Vivi, you did a good job at dodging that. Actually, a good job at dodging that, Vivi. I will give you that. Okay, I dodged straight into that bomb. Toxic. No. Don't want toxic. I mean, that thing will give me some shards, but I don't think...
More monsters for you.
You particularly care. Oh, but blueprints are something we welcome. Always.
I mean, that was super lame. You're an awful magician.
You're an awful magician too. Ouch, ouch. That actually hurts. Okay, it did get it. I was not certain that would. Let's go look up here before we get knocked in.
Your graveyard. Take him out.
Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
It's dangerous to go.
That's just a card.
Take
It is.
you found there.
Okay, maybe pink is additional damage for them. Because things do seem to be working differently. We never had a pink one before. So I think pink might be additional damage totem. Actually, we'll look at you in a moment. When it's a bit safe. And more blueprints. Magician Overdrive. Ooh, sounds promising. We're just going to sell it. I think. Don't think we want that. Right, so. Don't need the cake. Yes. Copium. We are getting locked into a room. It's a trap! Ouch. Actually effective traps. Actually taking a lot of damage traps. Okay, these bombermen are actually kicking my ass a bit. These bombermen are actually owning me. Jesus Christ. Get out of that. Okay, that hungry chomper should take care of a bit of business. Because it was going to grow and affect a lot of things. Okay, that was a bit more concerning than it should have been. Yeah, how dare I not stay inside the trap? How dare I? Okay, I don't think we're going to do well for this boss. Just going to say that. Okay, there is a actual Dandy, Ace, and Lele plushie. And they are, like, next to each other. Very fancy. Look at these fancy hats. Like, why won't you let us buy those? Are we not dandy enough to wear those?
Now the empty room is full of minions.
Yes.
The defenses are so efficient.
What a shock. What a surprise.
No, don't drop that cupcake.
Definitely didn't expect the room to suddenly fill up with enemies. Okay, I was trying to hold off because that thing that we had was going to just like set off all of these vases. And I was like, I don't want that. Well, we set them all off anyway. But at least we didn't set them off on ourselves.
You're almost as good as I am.
Almost. Oh, I can't believe that didn't quite get that. Okay, we hungrily chomp through you. And hopefully it takes care of the totem at the same time it did. We don't need the cake. Okay, we'll go non-locked route first.
Hey, you shall not pass.
I shall, actually. I will get past your defenses. You cannot stop me. Hi, Vivi. Fancy meeting you on a night like this. It was so unexpected, Vivi. Okay, we're taking care of business and breaking literally every vase along the way. Literally every vase along the way. Hi, do you mind not doing that? Thank you. If only I hadn't wasted all my money on the earlier floor. If only. We absolutely could have bought something. Which, you know, I wasn't expecting. That's why I spent again. Oh no, earlier in the same floor. I wonder, is this shop even better? Level 8. We've got a level 8. But it's not better.
Now you'll be overrun by enemies. Isn't this fun?
Oh no, enemies. I mean, I should charge that up. Also, I don't think the invulnerability, unless it wasn't invulnerability, might have had literally a different effect that I wasn't considering whilst we had an aura on the boss. But I don't think it was counting on the boss, which is interesting if it's like, you know, invulnerability doesn't work on bosses. That would be an interesting choice. It's like, aha, you can't use it with invulnerability on a boss. No, you cannot. Dazzling dash, dazzling display, dashing dash, and starburst. We don't want any of those. There's some cakes. We're going to be refilling our cup tea anyway. No, not. Severino's Bridge.
Okay, this is taking forever.
I'm sorry. Okay, Ace releases a burst of magic centered on him. Whilst casting the spell, Ace can't take damage or move. Adds overdrive. Okay, so maybe that increases the damage of all your other spells, and it temporarily makes you invulnerable for 1.5 seconds and overdrive for 5 seconds. Whatever overdrive is. Sounds interesting. Trump cards. Explodes on reactivation. An illusion of life. Okay, so that's the trap cards. I'm going to unlock this. This is new. And give us a random pink card to begin with. Okay. 368 times damage when attacking multiple enemies. That's cat. Okay. I mean, that's just smart. Oh, you can actually do that pretty quick. That's actually pretty good. Okay, I know it's short range, which is going to be terrible for this boss. But we're going to commit to it. We are committing to it. Severino's Bridge. Guest Lounge. Okay, maybe we went to the labyrinth before, which would make sense. Which would why the guest lounge would be a completely different area. You know? Or was it always only the labyrinth? And maybe the guest lounge is something new. In which case I didn't speak to you, which I should have in guest lounge. I didn't realise there was a new area. You know, to hear your witty retorts. Okay, here's where we probably die. I refuse to give you my name. Is he slower? Ouch, ouch, ouchie. Okay, we shouldn't try and, like, do that. That's clearly not gonna work. Okay, that sucked me in. I thought he was coming at me. That sucks. This sucks. Everything sucks. Including the boss. No, don't suck me. Change into a short range attack definitely isn't the winning strategy. It's definitely not the way to win this. It's definitely not how we're gonna win. Okay, he feels slower. I think they've slowed him down. Copium. Severino one.
The crowd goes wild.
I feel like they made that boss easier. from the one time that I played it. And I thought he was hard and fast. And I don't know. I definitely feel like we can do him. Again, I don't want that in Y. In we go. We're not starting on a later floor. But... okay, now we can actually start getting our keys back that we should have had. And all of the unlocks that, again, we should have already had. But I don't know why it was... why we were robbed, honestly.
You think that fabulous cape will protect you? Spoiler alert.
Yes, it will.
It won't. The cupcake is not for you.
Cape and cake will save all. Okay. I mean, again, we're taking damage just to rush through it. Like, it doesn't matter at this point. We can take the damage.
Are you so afraid of me that you need to open this treasure chest?
Yes. I need extra cards. Like, more damage output is better.
The best magicians I know of. Can't wait for our magic duel.
But the only magicians that I know of in this game, other than every magical entity that also exists in the game. I mean, an early chomper isn't terrible.
Losing? How did you... No, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know how I managed to dodge all of your attacks?
Cupcake.
Cake.
Who made this?
Okay, having two dodges isn't the worst. And they're the same. Oh, one's better than the other. Clubs. Ooh. Ooh. We have clubs.
What could even be in there that you would need?
The cards.
Can't think of anything. Behold my might.
Speedrun. Okay, that's not how you want to handle that at all. But I was just interested in the dashing tech. Like, you know, we can dash and dash and dash.
I'm loving this. Wait a sec. How did he leave?
Because it was easy. Give me a card that I can use. Okay. I just want all my things back.
What do you call a dog who does magic tricks? A houndini.
I wonder if they'll, in future updates, like, add more witty retorts that Lele can make. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool to have some extra witty retorts. Aha. I wonder how that will work. Push on the chomper. Will it push it away and then grow bigger and bigger and bigger? Okay, it doesn't grow bigger and bigger and bigger by pushing it and repeatedly attacking it, but it does stop it, which is interesting. Like, that's actually interesting tech to have that push it away. But it would have been cool if it did, like, abuse it and make it, like, keep growing. That would have been very interesting. Oh, is that a snake, Graham? No, it's a poisonous snake, Cedric. No, it's the poisonous cake. You should not eat the cupcake. Cedric, you're not even my meme. I don't even play Sierra games. Okay, just wanted to let you know. It's a poisonous cake. Don't eat it. Okay, fine. I won't eat it. I already ate it. You know that they could have gone with Sparknado. And it would have been hilarious because Sharknado. Okay, so we kind of want to get that to attack multiple enemies. Get it. I'm messing about. Also, I'm like, you know, doing the double dash tech that I was doing still. But we can no longer do that because we don't have the dash equipped anymore. Poisonous cake, Graham. You don't want to eat it. I'm telling you.
Father trying to open the gate, Dandy Ace. Stand up and fight.
Well, that wasn't quite the way that I intended that to go down. Poisonous cupcake, Grim. Cedric, please. You are not part of this channel. You are not part of this channel, Cedric.
I promise you.
What cards do you offer? Okay, we will, plus whatever we get. Like, it can at least be put on the side of something. Give me cake. Give me cake, give me cake. I know there's a poisonous cupcake back there. Not going for it. Cedric said no. Cedric said no cupcakes for you. Stun. Stun to yellow and blue, add Prey Seeker to pink. See, Prey Seeker sucks. So, you know, it's interesting that they're like, no, it would be too powerful on pink cards, which are powerful as they are, so. You know, you have to nerf it. But, like, if you have a stunned enemy, if you have another way to stun, it could be good. But
Can we go home
don't.
now?
It just sucks. Okay, unlock 5 more items for a free reason. Reward 10 to extra card. Okay, we're going to go towards that. The gold credit could be good as well. But again, you know, we always get so much gold.
Hi, Mr. Ace. It's good to
Hello.
see you.
After killing an enemy, we do more damage, yes. Good to see you too! Jolly, jolly, Jenny, Jenny.
So far. It won't matter.
Definitely know the difference between the two of you. Actually. That charm's actually pretty good. We can charm them. This charming man. And then get in close with that and just zap them. Because they won't attack us whilst they're charmed. And they come closer.
Stupid magician. You know that top hat's way too big for your head, don't you?
And then that does X damage multiplier by enemies. That's pretty good to attack multiple enemies with. Okay, we are jumping in and taking damage, stupidly. You injure yourself with such elegance, my sir. With such ouch. You take that damage with such elegance, because you were not paying attention. So elegant. Maybe I should have gone a bit further forwards.
That's my mama's luggage. Keep your dirty hands out.
Your mama? I had my hands in her last night.
I've been thinking
Invulnerability!
too much pink. Don't you think? Don't bother. I know you don't.
Okay, that's just dirty. I actually deliberately did abuse the invulnerability for the first ever time. Normally I just keep playing like normal. Fisting! You told me not to put your hands in your mouth. Fast. See, I'd love the rampant surge to be on that. That's fast cast just makes no difference. Push also isn't great. Like, we can definitely get better add-ons for our cards as well. But again, have we got things unlocked that can do those? Probably not anymore.
Don't waste your time, Dandy Ace.
It's a shame I didn't already have that key previously. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually. Oh my god. Fast cast on this is filthy. Because it just prevents anything from attacking. I wonder if that stuns bosses. Oh my god. That is dirty. That is so dirty. As fastest hands in the West. That is dirty. Like your mum. That is so dirty.
It worked. Can the ace is
Worked.
give him all you got.
That is ridiculously powerful. I think we just win. If this affects bosses and stops them moving, I think we just win.
No keys for you. Only locked gates.
I think we've found a dirty keys.
Whoever finishes it off, make your boss proud.
Okay, I dodged into that one. But I think we found like the dirtiest keys in the book. Shooting stars. Let's get rid of push. Empower magic. Right, so that does more damage now. But I was saying, oh, fast cast, you know, it's not great. But then you realize just how powerful that is. Just how powerful that can be. Okay, we didn't unlock Niftar.
Stop right there. Magician's coming.
And you're a magician too, so... Okay, be careful what you say about magicians. Okay, I need to be a bit more careful with our health. No cakes, no cake. Cake inbound. Opium.
Evil creatures of the palace, assemble!
Avengers assemble! Like, so dirty. And it catches all the enemies. Cake inbound, I told you. I told you. I'm just gonna fist everything.
Do I have to do everything by myself?
Well, you gotta be careful when fisting, of course. But
What? Ace is still alive? Stupid creatures!
it is very powerful. Okay. The projectiles on later floors could be a problem. And if we charm them, oh my god, this charm fist. I wonder if that was always a powerful combination as well. Like, fist charming could also, is it very charming? No. Could also be a thing, because it stops them attacking. So that might have always been a very powerful combination as well. Yeah, poison's better than that. Let's get rid of the tier 1. I kind of like stunning them when dodging in. Kind of. Okay, we're going to be smart. We got the T.
But can you take all of them at the same time? Let's see.
Okay, that's the first time I've used the Hungry Chomper in forever because I've just been overpoweredly fisting everything. But we do need to be a bit careful. Let's just be very, very careful. The cake.
Okay, who made this?
Now we just use all of our powers combined, including fisting. And become the most powerful wizards in history.
You're going to pay for that. Seriously, these foes are expensive.
Okay, got spawned in on by some attacks there a couple of times. Bubble Trouble. I kind of want the Bubble Trouble. I'm just going to take it. Passion Comet could be pretty good as well. And Shocking Arrival. Well, it's an upgrade on our thing. And that's not bad either. Is there anywhere else that we can even go? Oh, no. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's an upgrade on the level 1 Hungry Chomper. We're going to get rid of that. Yeah, just sell the Hungry Chomper. We're not really using them that much. The fists are now our main attack. The fast fists. They're boring and unoriginal. To better increase the card's tier, you have to unlock it through Niftar. And having stronger attacks earlier will just make us even more powerful and prepare us for that.
Great to see you.
Guy. Cosmic Vortex Band Change. Guardian Fairies. Hello? Okay, for a moment there it got stuck. Right, give me the extra thing on that. Give me the gold credit. Do you want the extra T? Bind and Chains isn't terrible. Bubble Trouble level 5? It is an upgraded thing. I'm going to take the cup of tea though. We did use our tea.
Your outfit looks so clean and tidy.
No. 15% less damage is pretty good. Honestly. I think the ranged attacks are going to be the ones that are going to hit us more. Even though we are going in for attacks, we are stunning them.
This next area rather interesting.
Like, there's no way melees are really going to hit us much, he says. Opium. Okay, we're going to get all of our blueprints back, slowly but surely, or quickly.
With magic, huh? Let's see how you deal with an angry mob.
An angry mob? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a mobster? No, it's not. It's a monster. I think for the most part, as he gets hit by a melee there, it's just going to be the magic that's going to hurt us. Just the magic. Ow, ow. My fist seems slower. Like, what is going on with that?
Hey, no more amazing secret moves allowed. Don't have time to prepare for them.
Oh, you're shielded because of the stupidness. Had to get rid of that first and foremost. And it's nice that we can stun the... Wow, I literally just dodged into that. Stun the enemy whilst we were messing about with that. I've taken a lot of damage there, huh? It's nice that even though they were shielded, it can still stun them. Okay, Cedric, it's a poisonous cake. You get it. Was it Lele that made me do that before, or was it just like... Okay. This may not be as guaranteed as we were saying.
You beat it, and I wasn't
I did.
expecting. I'm already working on the next trap, so watch out.
Tea and cake will be served shortly. A set we're not going to take. We're not going to partake of your tea and cake. Okay.
There's a heart in that key, which means it's not for you. Leave it.
Too late.
Come on. Who brings a cupcake to a fight?
You did, apparently. Ouchie. I mean, it does take you up close and personal to the damage. That's for certain. We are getting up close and personal to all the damage. That's Death Charm. Do we want to stun them or do we want to charge them? Adds Broken Heart. Increase main cards effect. Wait, what? These things are different. Increase main cards effect duration by 1 second. Okay, so these upgrade effects are now different. I should check that out. Or is that because that is a charm? Okay. So Broken Hearts, 395 damage to charmed enemies. See. But if I add it to an actually charmed enemy, it's different. Or I can make it charm on that. Okay, so there's a tertiary effect which I'd never considered. It increases the duration if you put it on something that already has it on it. Okay, let's just sell this. We have the hard key. Nice that it forces you to take it. Like, you must take the key to progress. More enemies out of thinner! Hey, why can't I attack? Okay, that's actually trash. That yellow takes forever to update. I regret everything. That's why I don't take yellows. Take forever. Add burn. Okay, but that's only on that. 133, that's better. But that sets them on fire in itself. No cakes.
Be careful.
Be careful, the cake has just appeared on your face. Eats it trying to open the chest. That's a poisonous cupcake. I know that's what you were trying to say. I mean, the fisting is good, but it's also very, very dangerous. It's also very, very deadly. Okay, when we can stun all of them, it's good. Add size increases. Ooh. Hungry Chomper. I mean, the Hungry Chomper's just better than the Bubble. That's only 140. It does burn over time, but... I'm gonna take that. You know what? Change mind. That's also level 4. Like, just keep the things that are higher level. We're mostly going to be fisting things anyway. So, but it's nice to have some options. For certain. I need to get in here and take this out first and foremost, otherwise nothing is taking any damage. Fuck. I'm also pressing the different buttons expecting different outcomes to what is happening because I swapped them around. Mad mimic. You're saying things, but you're not, Lele. Okay, I know what is wrong. These fists are just not powerful enough anymore. Like, it's taken 600 hits to hit anything. Sure, they are stunning, and like, you know, if we chain them, it stops them even attacking, but it just takes far too many hits to do anything. That might go through to the turret. It didn't at all. It did the enemy self-trap that. A mad mimic. Okay, I get it. Lele, you can remove your text. Mad magician might have set that up. Yes, I think a mad magician did set up these texts. We balked it. He's not even talking to me anymore. I think I offended him. Maybe a mad mimic. Maybe. Just maybe, Lele. Maybe.
You weren't expecting that, were you? Now fight!
Okay, I need to be a bit careful in here. Like, we are on the verge of death. Oh, that was clutch. That took out the stopping damage attack turret. That's also a huge problem for us. Like, you know, if we're not allowed to attack, that's a huge problem.
Don't count
Plus.
on your luck to survive, though. I'm warning you.
Death charm. We're gonna sell it. That's just a show. Starbase Session trick. I don't want any of those. That's a diamond. That's a diamond there, geezer. You're a diamond. We did drink our cup of tea. Dash and dash. Okay, that just runs forward. It doesn't teleport, so I'm selling it.
If only you weren't so handsome and lucky.
Oh, thank you. I am lucky. I am very lucky. That sexual dandy ace back there with the Lele.
Nice to see you're still in one piece.
I am. I survived it all. Accumulated pain. You know what? I'm going to take it as well. Let's see what it does. Then we need one more unlock to get that. Let's do blazing sprints. Binding chains binds enemies. For 2 seconds in spot is better than a stun. Flurry of blows. Accumulated pain. Okay. The longer, the stronger the hits get. Okay. Empower magic. I'm sure we can't move, but that could be good, right? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Drink our tea!
Oh, and a good day to you.
I don't know if our things are actually good for the boss, now that I think about it. Short range. Okay, that's long range. If we can stun him, if the stun actually stuns him, we need to swap these fists out. Absolutely. 100%.
Not you again.
It doesn't! Okay, this is actually a terrible build for the boss. Fuck. Yeah, because especially as he's like anti up close and personal tech right there. He's definitely anti getting up close and personal. Did we take damage there? Ouch.
You're almost out. Wanna give up now?
We never give up. Okay, we're just going to be a bit more careful with our choices of blows. That's all it is. Going to be a little bit more careful with when we choose to attack. Oh, I'm surprised we actually managed to get that off there. I didn't think that would get him. Oh, you tilted and pivoted, you dirty mofo. I can't believe he pivoted that. I can't believe he pivoted. Okay, we'll just let him drop his loads. Okay, he's dead. He's literally dead. I didn't press that attack. Trinkets, blueprints, trap sentences. Cake. Okay. 90 for Niftar. I should have
You got any
saved.
shards for me today, boss?
I shouted on your mom last night. Sorry. Yeah, if we had this spent on our last thing, we could have, you know, progressed a bit further. One more, and then we unlock him everywhere, and then we can just, you know, unload into him. Passion comp. I mean, with fast casts. Let's have a look at that. Too long. Too long. Far too long. Even with it half the time. That doesn't get upgraded, sadly. Even with that upgraded, it's too long. That's what she said. Okay, we still don't have that key.
How can you be so dazzling and stunning?
You know, it's still too long, sadly. So, we want to work on that. If card improvements at the end of each run. I mean, one more run and then we can just, you know, start with Niftar's upgrades. On any floor. And we'll just unload all of our shards into Niftar. We won't care about... Sorry, Jolly. Your upgrades will not be happening. Sugar Dandy. 0.7 seconds again. These are just much better because they cast so much quicker. This is far too weak at this point. Add vulnerability. Okay, the vulnerability is going on that. Fast cast. 1 second. I don't think fast cast really is going to matter for us.
Have you beat the evil magician yet?
Haven't. Labyrinth.
You've made it here. How exciting. This is the Royal Labyrinth.
What's so cool about this place?
The architect who built it designed it to be, and to prove it, the architect challenged...
Oh, I'd love the challenge. I was blindfolded and had both my hands tied.
Impressive. But I don't think that will help you here. Because
the bunny was able to find him out, so...
He survived. So Lele filled the Royal Labyrinth with hordes of enemies. And killed the architect. Forward is the only way to go now. I hope you stocked some healing items.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, not being able to move whilst we do that attack is a problem. But... it does punch far and wide. So that's pretty good. It doesn't interrupt them. Like the other one does. So that's the problem, actually. I don't appear to have drunk my cup of tea. Lele. Don't ask me how, but I don't appear to have drank my cup of tea. It's fine though. Copium. A poison, a snake. A Cedric. Lele just Cedric. A poison, a snake. Graham. Don't touch it. Ow. What even hurt me there? Okay. Yes, I'm spawning everything in. Do you have a heart?
I have a gift for you. Monsters.
Lots and lots of monsters.
Even be in there that you would need. I can't think of it.
Let's do the time warp
That's
again.
my mama's luggage. Keep your dirty hands out.
I mean, I could have teleported without clicking on that. I'm just saying. I could have just literally pressed teleport.
You're helping
Now
me
that I think about it.
controlling the rabbit population.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. This is a problem.
It's okay to give up. There's no shame in that.
Okay, we lost a blueprint and we lost 2 shards. 2 shards was nothing. But... you know, I just started running once we lost our cup of tea. I can't believe it's making me do everything again, though. That sucks. No, I didn't want to upgrade everything from scratch again. So, you know. Okay, that's what I'm going to call it down. I'll be back on Wednesday with something else. Have a good week and I'll see you again soon. Happy New Year, by the way. Bye-bye.